What is up, guys? It's Devil here and welcome to episode 23 of the FIFA 14 Karima. Today we have a home match against Stoke City and we know it's going to be tough, and I say that literally because Stoke, you know, they're not really a team that plays football too much. They're a team that come to battle and to bully, and it's very typical Stoke style of football. I think there was a little bit of news on that in the summer, what of Tony Pulis' style of football at Stoke, and that's kind of why he got sacked. But there's the full list. Manchester City take on Liverpool elsewhere, and Chelsea take on Swansea City. So with that being said, let's go straight into the game. They nearly peg us back early on. Kenwyne Jones with a lovely shot from the overhead top ball. And then Arnautovic, the Stoke summer signing, misses an empty net. And Tim Krul manages to gobble up in the 3rd minute. And their punishment for missing that, Stoke, was well, conceding a corner. So somehow we managed to score a set piece against one of probably the strongest and tallest teams from set pieces. I have never known how. But Stoke managed to concede a goal from a corner. Fabrizio Colaccini, the captain, the leader, and very much the legend, managed to rise from the corner, delivered by Johan Cabaye perfectly to his forehead. He managed to get it on target. It was very much in the centre of the goal, but the keeper was not up to saving it, and we did put the ball in the back of the net to make it 1-0 in the 25th minute. So quite an early start. Not really as early as we have been previously, but still quite an early start. A good goal in the opening 30 minutes always sets you on the way for the rest of the game. DeMarcos cuts inside and has a shot. Really good save by the keeper initially, and then the defender did exceptionally well to keep the striker from getting to it. But Shola Amiobi, who retained his place thanks to his wonderful performance in the last episode against Crystal Palace. Go back and watch that video if you haven't seen it already. He scores a cracking goal in the 90th minute to win that game. After coming on as a substitute, but he's testing the keeper in this game, and luckily for Stoke, he doesn't manage to score. But we whip in another corner, again dangerous from it, but this time Begovic manages to jump up and claim the ball. A little bit later on in the match, Shola offloads the ball to Ben Arfa. Ben Arfa trying to find the way through, trying to carve something out for his team. He has a shot himself eventually, but Begovic was very much up for saving that, and that perhaps wasn't the right option for my man Hatem to choose. But we went in winning at half-time, but Stoke had the first chance of the second half. Colaccini there, just falling for the challenge, and Kenwyne Jones manages to peg one back with his head. So, no surprise that Stoke scored one with their head, and, you know, in all honesty, not surprised that we managed to score one with our head either. I mean, this match was never really going to be set for football. We're not exactly the Barcelona type of team, are we? We are very much, especially with Pape Cisse up front, we often go for the long ball option. And although it isn't beautiful football, it does get the job done. But, having said that, Cisse and Remy come on. Shola has had his time, and Cheick Tiote also have had his time. So I go to an attacking formation, a 4-4-2, I believe, to see if we can win this match. Colaccini, after putting us 1-0 up, makes a fatal error at the back. Arnautovic gives the ball to the Stoke player, and I don't know how he managed to miss another empty net. But Stoke have missed 2 empty nets in this match, and we're still in it. 1-1. A little bit later on, Remy crosses the ball back post for Cisse. Cisse heads it inside to Cabaye. Cabaye with an overhead kick. It was well blocked. 3 Stoke City players were in the way to avoid, well, getting that ball in the back of their net. Colaccini with some sort of heel pass. I don't know why he's doing that, pretty much on the verge of his half. But the ball ends up in Ben Arfa. He goes for a volley, but again, the Stoke defender was across very early to block the ball. Again, Ben Arfa has a wonderful chance set through by his countryman Remy with a really good through ball at the, in the final third of the Stoke defence. But we couldn't manage to get a goal. Christian Terra stepping inside, again having another shot, but it was well blocked. So, you know, Stoke know how to defend. They're a team that doesn't really struggle under pressure because they can just, you know, get bullied out of it, or they bully the other teams out of it. And unfortunately, we do end 1-1. I think that's a fair result on the match. I mean, it wasn't really a very attractive match, not many chances, but, you know, I'll take a 1-1 draw. We probably could have won that. We are at St James Park, and it's normally been a fortress for us, but it's not too bad. In terms of the table, we have slipped down to 5th place, but we do have one match in hand over Spurs. So that's going to be a fatal 3 points is what I wanted to say. Don't know what I was going for. And a win could potentially see us go 4th and get closer to the likes of Manchester City, Chelsea and Manchester United, who have the lead with 45 points somehow. Don't know how. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching this episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, if you could please leave a like and a comment, I would very much appreciate it. Genuinely a chance for one coming up. And apart from that, I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.